Hi, this is Stefan Gonik, soulmate attraction mentor and expert EFT practitioner from findingtheloveyouwant.com. Welcome to Love Talk Q&A, the place to be to get your questions answered about finding and keeping the love of your life. So in this episode of Love Talk Q&A, I'm going to answer the following question. Hi Stefan, I love your Love Talk Q&A program. Thank you very much. I find it really helpful. Here's my situation. My boyfriend and I have this dance we do in our relationship all the time. I have a fear of abandonment and he has a fear of engulfment. I tend to get needy and clingy and he pulls away a lot. It drives me crazy. And actually this is a very common dynamic between people. I understand this comes from experiences in our childhood and it's not really about each other, but my boyfriend doesn't have the same consciousness about this stuff. I still love him a lot and I want to be with him. So my question for you is, what if I work on my stuff and he doesn't? Will that still work? Thanks, Gina in Colorado. So first of all, Gina, congratulations on having this kind of awareness and understanding the dynamic that you're doing the distancer-pursuer dynamic. It's a very common one. And it comes from exactly what you described, that you have this fear of abandonment and your partner has a fear of engulfment. And I'll tell you this, we all tend to have one of those two fears, fear of abandonment and fear of engulfment. And I'll also tell you that we almost always get together with somebody with the other one. So if you have a fear of abandonment, you're almost always going to partner up with somebody with a fear of engulfment and vice versa. And it makes it very easy to get this distancer-pursuer dynamic going. Because as you said, you can feel needy and clingy because you're afraid of getting abandoned, and then he feels your neediness and clinginess as engulfment. He'll pull away and the dance continues. So congratulations for noticing it and recognizing the source of it, that it comes from your childhood. And you're right, it's nothing about each other. And your childhood experiences are exasperating and creating, in fact, this dance between the two of you. So, and it's a common one. So, like I say, congratulations on seeing it. So your next question is, you're aware of this stuff, your partner is not. Again, that's a common situation. But here's the really cool thing. I mean, of course, ideally, it'd be great if both people are aware of it and you can talk about it and work on it together, and that would be wonderful. If you guys did couples counseling, your partner would probably become aware of it, so that'd be one option. But it actually does work for you to address your half alone, because this is a dance of two people. This is a dynamic between two people where the pattern feeds off of each other. It's a two-person dance, and you're aware of that. So it is also the case that one person can break out of that negative dance. Okay, so if you address the source of your fear of abandonment, which presumably are abandonment type experiences that you had growing up. So if you heal the wounds from those experiences, then that's going to really bring your fear of abandonment down. So you'll be much less needy and clingy, which will be much less triggering of your partner. So you can single-handedly break the two of you out of that pattern. That actually works fine. It works well. So I would encourage you to do that work. I'm guessing you probably will, and you're just wondering in advance if that's going to work. And the answer is, very happy to say yes. One of the other things I just want to mention about this that is often the case, by the way, and that is if you work on your side of it, and you let them know that you're doing it, not that you're necessarily sharing a ton of stuff about it, but you might share some interesting things. You tell them, look, I'm aware that I have this fear of abandonment, which makes me feel clingy. And I know that you have a negative reaction to that, it makes you uncomfortable and causes you to pull away. So you can kind of share it from his experience without being psychological about it. And he'll go, yeah, and he's aware of that. And you say, okay, well, I'm going to work on that. And he'll go, oh, well, that's great that you're going to work on that. As you work on it, maybe share some stuff about it, and he sees the changes that take place. It's like, that can be very encouraging for him to start going, maybe that is a good thing to do. And maybe I do have my own issues that I can work on and feel so much better. So it ends up being kind of a modeling thing where he may get a benefit just by seeing the process you go through and the results in particular. So that may or may not happen. Lots of times it does. But in any case, back to your original question, yes, if you work on it, your side of it alone, since this is a two-way interlocking pattern, you're going to unlock from it, and the pattern will be greatly reduced just by you doing your side of it. So that's good. So I hope that was helpful. Keep the questions coming, and questions about finding love, questions about what's going on in your relationship, and I'd love to answer them for you. I wish you all the wonderful, warm, juicy, yummy love that you most desire. Thank you. Did you like this video? If so, click on the like button below, subscribe to this channel, and spread the love to your friends. And if you have questions about your love life, please submit them in the comments below, and your question just might appear in an upcoming episode of Love Talk Q&A. Also, if you would like to understand the 3 key blocks to finding love and how to attract your soulmate now, sign up for the free Finding the Love You Want mini course. Well, thank you for hanging out with me, and remember, no matter how long you've been trying, you really can have the life and love you long for. This is Stefan Gonick, International Love Coach from FindingTheLoveYouWant.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time on Love Talk Q&A.